Hello, my name is Michael, and Into the Inferno is an old school indie CRPG developed by Dragon Dropper. And the developer of this game emailed me and gave me a key for it on Steam, so I agreed to check it out. And we got a little battle here to fight these guys. It reminds me most of the Bard's Tale, but there's also some similarities with this and Wizardry and the Might and Magic game series, where we have turn-based combat and the classes aren't exactly like Wizardry, but like I said, the combat really reminds me of Bard's Tale with the way it sort of scrolls like this. And I've been having quite a bit of fun with this over the past few days, so I just wanted to show it off to people, because I don't think this game has gotten much exposure. I'm pretty sure it's just an indie developer who made this, and let's take a look at my party here. I have Corvus, who is a dwarf warrior. I have Clara, who is a gnome thief. Volan, who is a human healer. And Elminster, who is an elf wizard. We have a bunch of items here in our inventory, and you can see that they have asterisks next to the name, I think. And that means that they are unidentified. And I'm going to try to send them over to the thief, who has the ability, in theory, to identify things. So it has a very old school interface with, the numbers for all of the items here. You have a very limited inventory. It feels very, very old school. Wait, trade 1, 2, what? Oh no, okay. She has too much stuff, okay. Now, I do kind of like this idea that if you try to identify something, sometimes it'll identify and sometimes it'll say this: Clara studies intensely for a while and develops a headache, and her intelligence actually went down from 19 to 14, which is kind of annoying because I'm not exactly sure if her intelligence is just too low for some of these things and I shouldn't even bother, or whether it's random. And you can eventually get your intelligence all the way down to 1 if you screw this up enough, which I might. Oh no, I figured out it was leather armor. Okay. I don't think I need leather armor right now, but no, I guess I don't. So I think I will go and sell that. This is the town area that we're in right here. Oops, centipedes. Just attack normally, they're pretty weak. But like in Wizardry and Bard's Tale, you will be attacked even in town. And there we go. Okay, sell leather armor, scimitar, identify. Armor is very scarce in this game, but money is very scarce in this game, but I guess I will sell that. Identify this here, identify. Okay. So the story is that we are actually in the small town, a group of demonic entities have attacked a local mine and killed a bunch of people, and they're getting involved in a bunch of weird stuff. And we have a bunch of quests from locals to go to the mine and recover the bodies of their dead relatives. And the town is pretty small because I think this is for cursed items. We don't need that right now. I haven't actually found any cursed items as yet. This is a slightly better armor store here, but I think we already have most of our stuff that we need. Yeah, I think we have everything that we've got right there. I'm very impressed with this because I think it is I'm pretty sure it's a solo developer who made this, so that's always really, really impressive to see when someone can put something together entirely on their own. I don't know how exactly they made it or what they coded it. I guess it was Unity, it said at the beginning. But I don't know how long they were working on it, but it's been definitely an experience playing this game. These tents occur periodically throughout the land and will contain some very nasty opponents inside of them, these enemies that are... it kind of reminds me of Might and Magic, so it's sort of a mixture, a little bit of Wizardry, Might and Magic with some Bard's Tale thrown in there. Unfortunately, only the path leads to the exit to various maps, so I know, because I've been here before, this is an exit. I just have to go up here and hit space and we get to the next area. The game isn't exactly very big, but even at full price, it's only $15, so it's not like you're investing a huge amount. Okay, giant scorpions. I think these can poison you, and I don't have a means of curing poison. I don't think. I think I might have slow poison. Oh yeah, I was poisoned, okay. And poison just does damage over time. Oh, he's poisoned again. He's poisoned 2 now. There we go, okay. Let me take a look at my spells here. Resist poison, but I don't know if that actually cures poison. Not sure about that. And this is my mage's spells. He's got Fireball, Poison Mist, Lightning Bolt. Some pretty good stuff here. And the combat has been enjoyable, but there is a big issue that I found with the game that makes it a little bit more challenging to recommend than I would like. And that is the level progression system is astoundingly slow. I've been actually playing this game for quite a number of hours now just to get up to level 7, and my characters are still very, very weak, far weaker than they would be at the same amount of time investment that you would have, say, for, let's try Poison Mist on these wolves. So compared to the amount of investment that I would have, say, for Wizardry or Bard's Tale or Might and Magic, I'm much weaker than I otherwise would be. And it's kind of difficult to go around exploring in the game. I think the game is extremely small, because, you know, it's one person that made it, so it's not exactly like they can put a huge amount of stuff into it. But it's so small that I think what's going on is that the developer tried to increase the amount of time that you would spend with the game by slowing down progression enormously. So you end up just sort of walking around a lot of the time for hours and hours, not really going past a small number of starting areas, so the exploration aspect of it is actually pretty poor, unfortunately. So you're going to be wandering around the same area, getting the same tiny amount of experience, the same goods, essentially, and you're just going to have to do this grinding over and over and over again. So it's not a bad game by any means, but I just want to make sure to warn people that if you do try it out, and I will be putting a link to it in the description if you want to test it out, that it's going to take a lot of time invested into it. You know, there's sort of like when you're designing a game, an RPG, although probably other types of games, now that I think about it, there is a balance that you have to have between combat, exploration, and reward. You know, usually whether that reward is more items in the game or it's character progression. And the reward level of this and the exploration level is very, very low. So you're going to have to spend an enormous amount of time in fairly repetitive combat, unfortunately, before you actually get to a point where you're going to be exploring more and gaining more stuff. You know, like I said, it took hours and hours just to grind up to this level, to be honest. And unfortunately, there's actually no means to rest in the game, I don't think, in order... Oh god, that didn't cure his poison, that just cured his health. You can't actually just sit down like you can in Wizardry 6, for instance, and sleep to get your spell points back. You have to go, like in Bard's Tale, to one of these locations and have them recharged for a price. And as you can see, the price is actually pretty high, unfortunately. I have to pool gold in the item thing, because this is an old-fashioned game, which is a little bit annoying, but whatever. 65 gold. Alright, fine. And you get experience points and gold from fighting enemies at such an incredibly tiny pace that it just takes hours and hours to grind up what you need, and because there's constantly attrition going back and forth between each section, you're always going to be losing health and magic points as you fight. So you're going to have to go and restore them with money. So you're always going back and taking extra time to restore those and extra time to grind out more money just to get stuff back, your health, your hit points, and your spell points back, it just adds up to take a very long amount of time to do that, when I'm basically just stuck in the starting area with really nothing much else to do. Those spiders. I do like the graphics for the enemies. They do look very cute. Like this spider guy here doesn't actually look very scary. It looks kind of adorable, to be honest, but maybe that's just me. So that is a huge stumbling block that I found with the game, and I don't want to sound like I'm being too critical, because like I said, it's an indie developer. They're not selling it for more than $15 at full price. So, you know, I don't want to sound like I'm being cruel about that. I'm not saying don't play the game because of that. I'm just warning people that when you get into it, it's going to play a little bit differently in that respect to even the older, grind-heavy Bard's Tale type games, where, you know, you did have to grind in every RPG back in that era. You know, it's definitely something that you had to do. But this game, it's sort of taken to an extreme where I was sort of getting a little bit bored after a while, because I tried to explore into different areas, to go to this goblin encampment where these enemies were waiting for me, to go to this orcish encampment where I could rescue a pet raccoon for one of the townspeople, and it just took so long to just be able to get to the bare minimum of being able to get into those areas, that I was just sort of like here, just wandering around for hours and hours and hours, and it ended up being kind of boring. In fact, I assumed that we were going to get to the mine that they were talking about at the beginning, where all the townspeople died, much faster, and like it would be right outside of town, like it was your starting quest. But I have a feeling that might be like an end game quest, and maybe I'm wrong about that, and the world is much bigger than I think it is, but I'm not entirely sure about that. It could be that the game is just very, very small. But I'm going to try to get over to the mine at this point. I see I've already explored this entire area, so most of the black fog of war area is filled in here. And I think we can heal or restore our spell points at one of these houses over there, but one of the houses also has an encounter in it, so I'm not going to go in. I think to the far right of this, we have... There might be... I came here but then reloaded. I think through there is a village of some kind, but I think it's like an enemy village. I don't know if you can buy things there. This is the mine up here where supposedly the miners are. This, I think you can rest in here? Yeah, you can rest in the abandoned mine, or you can save, not actually rest. I'm not exactly sure what the rested status does, because maybe it restores your health faster or something, but your HP and MP do increase as you move. So with every step that you take, you are increasing the amount of it's not like absolutely every step, I should say. It's you have a chance of increasing your health and mana with every move. But because you're constantly running into random encounters, you really need to be able to just stop and rest at a point and risk running into an enemy encounter. You can't just stop there for a moment, and you can't just continue walking around. Even in the starter area, you're going to run into some chip damage from some enemies down there. I haven't run into any enemies here, though. And, so basically you're going to be forced to restore your health and mana, but with money. So building up a sizable income over a while is very important. And also, I didn't start with basically any of these things. I had to purchase leather gear, large shield. You do get items that drop, but an oddity is that I'm not exactly sure if there's a way to tell whether one item is stronger than another. And I know that's kind of odd to say, but there really would need to be like a this does 1d6, this does 2d6 kind of system in here to figure that out. Because now I'm just sort of basing it on how much the item costs. So if it sells for $50 instead of $100, I know it's not as good as the one I already have, for instance. Ooh, I have never encountered these enemies before. Cyclops. Okay, this might be tough. Might have to reload here. Maybe I shouldn't have gone with a thief, because I thought that item identification thing was good. That could be useful, but it might be better if just had another warrior or a paladin or something. It would be easier to do that if we had a 6-person party, but there's just 4 people, unfortunately, so there we go. Okay, Let's try Flame Strike and Lightning Bolt. See what that does. 6 damage, 8 damage. Ooh, 40 electricity damage, killing it. Nice. Maybe they weren't as strong as I thought. So I was able to win that battle very quickly, but my MP is already ticking downward to a point where it's getting it's going to be very frustrating soon. Okay. Ooh, what was that? Oh no, that was just this. Okay. I was looking at the mini map there. It's just the pillar marked on it. I haven't found any dead miners or anything over here just yet. What is over here? I haven't run into there. Oh, ogres. That's not good. Okay, let's see what we can do against these guys. Attack, Flame Strike, and Lightning Bolt. Okay. I wonder if he made the graphics himself, the designer, or whether they were from somewhere else. Because they look, ooh, 37 electricity damage, and he was still alive. That's not great. Yeah, cast, you know what? You just attack and you continue to cast. No, you cast Fireball. See what that does to these guys. Fallen, Clara, Corvus. 18. These guys are still alive, huh? Okay, another Fireball. There we go, finally. Okay, we took him out, finally. And we got 120 experience and 24 gold apiece. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good, actually. But like I said, I had to burn through a lot of my spells just to get to that point, and that was not great. When I went to find the ghouls, okay, dispel undead, and I'm almost out of spells as it is. I better hold off on using a fireball there. Oh, 16 damage, 18 damage, nice, 17 damage. They're still alive though, and I don't know if these. Oh, they paralyzed me. That's not good. Okay, I think I have Cure Paralysis. Yes, I do. And I'm gonna have to go for a fireball just in case. Okay, there we go. We're taking them down. Okay, party won the battle. You do learn your spells automatically when you level up at a certain point. So I think I have like 3rd level spells right now at level 7. It's definitely hard to tell where to go. I don't think there's a search command. So I just have to wander and hope that I stumble across something. This does remind me of Might and Magic, going across absolutely every single square imaginable, just to check to see if something is there and slowly mapping everything out. I don't even know if there are multiple levels to this, and or if there are bosses, for instance. I'm sorry I'm not playing the regular music with the game. I'm just sort of recording the music during another playthrough and sort of appending it to this because I had some trouble actually capturing game footage here. Okay, what is this room? Can we go onto this? Ooh, we can. Whoa, lizard man, okay. Attack, and lightning bolt. I think lightning bolt only hits one guy though. Damage. We're not doing so hot. Try to heal my thief. $10, $13. Just a basic heal. There we go. So there's nothing on that water square. Oh no. I don't think I have a Dispel on. No, I need 8 for Dispel Undead. We'll try Harm at least, and I'm out of mana for there. Nauseated, uh-oh. I don't know how long that... I don't know how to cure that or what it takes to go away. Okay, there's only one left though. I think we should be able to take this guy out. Nauseated. Oh boy. I say that, but these guys are taking a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. 46 experience, that's not too bad. Ooh, gained a level, nice. And I get a random stat that goes up. Have any more spell? I do not have any more spells. I have to reach level 9, I guess, for that. He's almost ready to level up, but these two I don't think are, because they died during a battle. Doesn't seem to be any reason to go in these water squares. Just one orc we can take it out. Might have to be going back to town now to get my mana and everything back up. Ooh, gained a level though. It wasn't a complete whiff coming here. And of course he gained Charisma, which I don't think... I think that just affects prices at stores, which is nice, I guess, but I'm too lazy to... Just gonna check every single square and see if it says anything. No, I guess not. Okay. So, it is time to head back into town, and my thief is very nearly dead. Fortunately, you don't actually seem to require additional money to resurrect someone from the dead. When they get reduced to 0 hit points, it says dead, but you just seem to go to the healer the same way anyway. Oh god, and people are getting poisoned. Perfect. At least these spiders don't have a lot of health. That's something. I will save. The game did include like a hardcore mode where you can only save in town at I think I'm gonna try to run away from these guys. Yes, there we go. Don't think I could have defeated those guys. Ooh. Alright, we'll try. If it's one ogre, we'll try. It took a really long time to start getting 2 separate attacks per round. That took like freaking forever. Oh god, I killed one of them. It's weird that it says that she's dead, but then it says unconscious here. So, I don't know why that says that. Ooh, 53 experience apiece. Except, of course, for my, oh, my thief. Here, maybe? Nausea seems to... Ooh. Let me try to run away. Good. I've been getting pretty lucky with this, running away. Oh god, where am I? I don't think I can look at, like, a big image of the map. Just this little mini-map up there. So, kind of getting confused about where I need to go, but I will save. I think it's here. Maybe? Yes, there we go. Thank goodness. Alright, oh. Giant scorpions, huh? Any spells to use? I guess I could bless, but I'm not... Well, I'll heal. I have a teeny little bit of magic to use there. There's a goblin encampment right next to the the first screen of the game outside of town, and I assumed that, oh, well, this is like a basic area to go into, but it was really hard. I had to wait to get into like level 5 or something to even get in there. I must, maybe I just have a bad party. That's possible. Maybe I just made my party wrong or something, but I mean, I have, the standard D&D basic 4, fighter, thief, healer, arcane magic, so didn't think so. Okay. And also those tents that I was talking about before in the first area, they have some brutal, almost boss-level enemies there that I was fighting that was just devastating. Like, I just could not even get close to fighting them. Okay, giant scorpion dead, centipede, and just one left. There we go. Warrior's really carrying the party at this point. Oh, and of course my healer's gonna die. Oh, well, I'm not sure if we can make it to the mage restart. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because he is just over there. That's something. I don't remember which of these houses it is, though. I'm going to save Scum a little bit. If I end up in a battle in the house, I'm just going to leave. I think it's this one? No, run away. Please run away. Fails to run away. Okay, come on. I like the halberd that Noel has here. It looks pretty cool. Okay, here it is. 157 gold. Good lord. You're lucky I got some money here. Yeah, I'll pay the fee. Cool. Yeah, I guess so. But it sucks that I'm poisoned. Let's see if resist poison... I'm going to save and then reload if this goes wrong, but let's see if resist poison reduces the amount of poison I have, or whether it just makes it harder to be poisoned. Resist poison. Oh, no, it doesn't. It just casts resist. It just resists poison. Okay, so let's try some of my other healing spells. I wonder if there is some sort of hell setting later on in the game because of all of this. There's a big demon on the front of the game, so I assume that's what it's going to be, but I'm not sure. Okay. Heal. Nope, my poison is very much still there. That's not so good. Well, let me at least try... Hold on, cast greater healing. 45 hit points, that's good. And minor healing on yourself. And we will see if we can restore this again, even though virtually all our money is gone now. I guess we're more or less okay to head back inside the mine. Poison is reducing. That's good, at least. I do like the very simplistic graphics here, like this checkerboard pattern on the ground kind of reminds me of the checkerboard in Might and Magic 2. Okay, so... back inside. Oh god. Let's run away. I may reload if I get poisoned again. Okay, here we go. I did not want to fight that. Okay, let's go back down here. Maybe there's a second level or something to this. Poison is wearing off, good. No, doesn't like it. Our way. Haven't run into any enemies yet, but that probably means I'm going to run into a ton on the way back out. Oh, okay, there's something here. Something new. Gargoyles. Okay. Let's try Flame Strike and Fireball. Gotta go all out on these guys. Ooh, they're not taking a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. But Flame Strike only hits one of them, unfortunately. Try Poison Mist. Oh man. You resisted it. Perfect. Try Force Bolt. Oh my god, my mage is almost dead. Let's try heal for you. And just attack. Let's hope we can kill it, or maybe not. Okay, there we go. That's a cool little graphic. I like the bone halberd he has there. Okay, 168 experience. Again, not finding anything though, unfortunately. And I'm spending much, much more than I'm gaining. Oh, nobles. Fireball. Maybe I should have gone for more mages or something. Ooh, killed it. Killed two of them, good. 42 damage from that fireball, that's pretty good. 60 experience apiece, nice. Yes, healer gained a level. And wisdom, that's probably useful for him. Heal. Elminster. Okay. Poison is completely gone, nice. Maybe I should just run away. Maybe I'm not running away from battles as much as I should be. And I should just run as much as I possibly can while exploring. Maybe that's more the ooh. Tack. Lightning bolt. And level 5 poison? That sucks. Yeah, but 2 people are level 5 poisoned. I don't think we really won this battle. In fact, I'm gonna reload. That's too much. 1 hit gets us 5 levels of poison. The music is pretty good for the game. I do like it. This developer has also made a couple of other games in the retro RPG genre, including a roguelike, excuse me, game, and I think he's making another game like this. And not sure. I don't think that's out yet, but I assume he's gonna zombies. He's gonna be releasing that soon enough. Yeah, let's try Dispel Undead on these guys. 2 times for 11 damage, nice. Yes, dead. Good. Oh, the mage killed someone, that's nice. Okay, where? Like 10 people in town told me about rescuing their relatives or getting their bones back or something, but I have no idea what this is. Never seen this. Flame Strike and Lightning Bolt on this guy. 43 damage. Wow. Wow, he took 76 damage and he's still kicking. Wow. Okay, well, this is going to be a reload, I think. Yep, dead. Yeah. Just kill me. Just kill me now. Dead. Just one guy. Jeez. I don't think I really received all that much for doing that quest, saving the pet raccoon from the orcs. It was just like a little bit of, like a standard battle's worth of gold and experience. It wasn't all that much. But it was something to do. Let's try down, this is where we were before with the rock scorpions. At least I don't think there's a way to bring up like a full overhead map instead of the mini-map, but whatever. Ooh, skeleton archer. Just gonna attack this guy. 283 2-5. It's always nice to see the mage get some damage in there, go and whack him with a stick. Okay. Wasn't that bad. If I see one of those Dark Knights again, I think I'm just gonna run away. Because that's scary. Oh god, is this a guaranteed encounter in this section? I'm gonna go back and see. Maybe you have to fight him. Maybe he's like a boss or something. Oh boy, no, wait. Attack. Flame strike. Oh yeah, I didn't cast our armor spell though. Maybe that would have helped. Lightning bolt. Dead. Instant death. Perfect. Instant death. I mean, we're doing half decent damage, I guess, but we just can't hurt him. He missed. You didn't even hit him. You missed. Perfect. Okay. Gonna try one more time with the armor spell this battle, just to see. Maybe that has something to do with why I'm dying. I didn't buff enough. Come on. Get me back in the game. Okay. Cast Greater Armor. Okay, let's see what that does. If anything. Attack. Flame Strike. Please do not instantly attack my mage. Okay. But he killed someone else immediately. Perfect. Let's bless? Yeah, why not? Another lightning bolt. 14 damage, it's not nothing. Ow. Do a force bolt. 18 damage, he's still kicking though. Ow. 1 damage, good, that's gonna help. 73 damage, 3 times. You hit 3 times. And this is an unfortunately common part of the game where you just run into this unkillable enemy and you realize, whoa, I needed to grind much longer in some other area, which isn't bad necessarily, because there is something to be said for grinding in some games. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned, but sometimes I just like to put on some music or a podcast and sit and listen to something while grinding, and it's a kind of a meditative, relaxing experience, because I don't really have to think fully while doing the grinding. Oh dear. Spell undead on these ghasts, and fireball. And we got nausea. Oh, there we go. Doesn't look like we use this. If we cast a spell and the enemies are all dead, we don't just cast it into blank space like in Final Fantasy 1, so that's something good at least. These are basic enemies, we're just going to attack them. And come on. Please stop missing. They're just like the weakest enemies in the game. And 10? Level 10 poison? Are you kidding me? Level 15? These aren't the most basic ones that I was finding. Apparently they're like some super version of the centipedes. Oh good, you found a shield. Thanks. Yeah, I'm gonna just have to reload that. Don't know if I saved after that ghast fight. Maybe I did. I don't remember. No, whatever. Whatever. Let's go back into the Inferno. Nope, I did not save after that fight. Whatever. Okay. Let us... kind of feel like I should be bashing into some of these walls just in case there's like a secret here, but I'm not sure about that. I wish I could see an overhead map. Checking some of these squares here in case we... Ooh, a bugbear. Let's use physical attacks, see if we can kill him as just one of them. Come on. 17 damage, it's not bad for my warrior. There we go. And 25 experience apiece, that's not terrible. What are you doing? Not spectacular. Try to identify those ropes. Or that staff. Okay, just a staff. There we go. That was a fully useful identification there. Let's check down here. Nope. Even more nothing. These maps do kind of remind me of the early maps of the first Bard's Tale game, with the wine cellar. Ooh, a Cyclops. How do you go into? Okay, Flame Strike and Lightning Bolt. Maybe if I had my full magic, my full MP on both my healer and my wizard, and he decided not to attack them, like ever, and just attack my front row guys, maybe I could survive then. Okay, death, death, not death, death. Oh, there we go, dead. I wonder how much gold I have. 267. That might barely be enough to get... at least for one of my guys will get back up their MP, but the others just aren't. Moles. Have anything? Armor. I cast armor on everybody. You cast fire arrow. I mean, I wanted to cast some of these buffs more often, but the magic is just at such a premium, I can't do it. At least I hope there's not some way to rest that I'm just missing. Maybe, I mean, there was a manual with the game, but maybe I missed how to... You can just, like, set up camp and rest and get your spell points back, but I don't think there is. Which kinda makes the game tough. And 3 left. I think we can take these guys out. Yep. Nice. So I think that I'm probably going to call it a video now. I don't really think there's much more to say about Into the Inferno. If you're familiar with old school CRPGs like Wizardry, Might and Magic, or the Bard's Tale, especially the Bard's Tale, you'll know what you're getting into with this party-based blobber RPG. There's a lot of work put into this. The enemy design looks really cool. I like the music. I like that this was put together by a very small team of people, and you're not really spending a lot of money on it, but I do want to warn people that if you try it out, the grinding is a little bit on the extreme side for my taste, and it's going to take a long time for you to gradually get where you're going, and it's going to be a very slow process. I don't want to sound too harsh or too critical there, because I think this guy's he's doing a great job on his own and making these amazing. A game, making any video a skeletal warrior is making any game is very, very challenging, and trying to find the right balance for how much time you should spend on a grinding versus exploring is difficult to work out, and I think it just ended up being a little bit too long for my taste. But if you're looking for an experience where you have a new Bard's Tale-esque video game with or just any kind of party-based blobber RPG, this is really going to be a great experience for you. It's going to be a lot of fun. It is going to get you into a calm, meditative state as you're very peacefully going through a ton of different levels and areas over time. And yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it with those caveats aside. As long as you go in knowing what you're going to get, I think you're going to have fun with this. So yeah, let me know what you think of the game, what you think it looks like. My name is Michael. Thank you very much and have a good night.